can save us now. Nothing can save us. Nothing can save us. Nothing can save us now.
Well, hello there, friends. Welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited Sunday Evening Stew Crew. We are back full circle now with the first table that kicked off 2025. We are rapidly approaching the end of our 9th week schedule here with Coalescence Act 5. One more table to go after this one. That will be our Wednesday night table. We will see what we can get up to here tonight with our stew crew. Thank you for joining us. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian where the Great Plains begin. And we got our most of our table assembled. We are missing some of our table here tonight, so we will proceed forth as we are able. And yep, got to do a quick little change here. Sometimes I remember the title here on the live page. Sometimes I do not. Most of the time I do not. There we go. So that is all set. Let's go see what's up with our friends over in chat.
Little pig, little pig, let me
I made sure people were stopped talking so that I could talk.
That's right. That's right. Tell everybody to shut up.
It's zombie time.
Oh, you wish.
That reminds me, real quick question. Are we using Twitch or YouTube for main chat?
I think we're gonna stick with Twitch. The one time
Okay.
I tried to do it on YouTube, we lost traction on all sides of everything. So I was like, all right, well, all right.
Alright, cool. Then I'm closing YouTube.
I prefer the Twitch anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier. I don't have to pull up the
Yeah, for
the
sure.
YouTube chat and all that.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Like, I have to bring up the YouTube chat in a separate window because I can respond to it through the Streamlabs, which is where everything is kind of connected here for the live stream experience, but I can't see the incoming chat from YouTube on Streamlabs like I can with Twitch. So it's just most optimal to do it this way. But yeah, looks like most of the party will be here, as a matter of fact. I was not sure about Parker, but it looks like she will be here eventually. And then Connor, at some point tonight, he just said it'll be a while before he gets here. So we'll play that as it lies. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you've been having a good week.
Yeah, it could be better.
I'm just glad I'm not fucking coughing like I'm shooting an AK out of my mouth.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, that coughing can be brutal and affect you on every freaking level.
Well, that was the weird thing. I was sick for 6 fucking days, and they told me it was just a normal fucking cold.
I feel like it's been lingering for me since like the last week of December or first week of this year, and I've just been amazingly making my Constitution saving throws against the ailment.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Amputate.
Gonna have to amputate everything from shoulders above, pretty much.
Gets rid of the pain.
And everything else. Alright, let's get back to our regional map here. And we can see if you missed Sunday morning, they actually, I don't want to say they got ahead of you guys, but they definitely got some progress from Turtle Cove, just as your group did. They are going a different way, though. You guys went over the lake directly to Varismael. They have actually gone south around the lake to the plateau, and they have just started breaching that terrain over here. And
Has Marco become global?
Has what?
Has Marco become global?
Yes, I am very global. Why do you ask?
No reason, you just look as big as the town, man.
Well, I could look as big as the fucking lake if you prefer. Oh, yes. Yes. We will have my picture on every monument. I mean, if
We
were
need to
really
have an
going with
arch
right
nemesis
size,
for him.
it'd be something like this. All you can see is my fucking health bar, that little bit of blue, if we go real size.
We need to get ourselves a nemesis for Marco. The name will be Polo.
So yes, Sunday G1 has their own thing going on. Definitely encourage you to check out their side of the adventure, as I encourage them to check out yours, as they will closely tie in. Not immediately, but in the coming weeks as your groups coalesce once again. For our group here, we have successfully made it across the lake after being assaulted by the Leviathan, which sent us to a strange underwater labyrinth. And after making our way through there, we found some interesting items that are of use to some of our not as powerful characters. And additionally found an interesting story device that linked one of our characters in this table, perhaps to another character at a different table entirely. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that connection right there. After obtaining an apparatus of Qualish, we made our way back to the surface, and we have arrived at the hippie commune of Varismael.
And all I found were switches.
What, inside the apparatus?
No, in the labyrinth. I found all the switches. Flick
Oh,
this
very
one,
true.
flick
Yeah,
that
you
one.
found all of the levers that opened our pathway forward. What's going on there, Steven? How's it going?
And I found all but, I believe, one of the chests. So 2 of the chests.
Very true. And yes,
Still no soul, though.
Varismael has, in Enemir lore, traditionally been a community of lazy values. Some might accuse them of low or absent morals. For the people who live closer to the region or in the town itself, the opinion, of course, is radically different. They are all about community, camaraderie, supporting each other. They do not subscribe to a lot of the political beliefs of the king and the kingdom over in the castle several miles to the southwest. The politics of the kingdom typically do not trouble them out here at the lakeside. They're very self-sufficient. They don't really rely on a lot of imports, nor do they provide a lot of export. They're very much just their own entity. And that has served them well throughout Enemir's history. They are a town that is over 100 years old at this point. But it is perhaps that disconnectedness to the rest of the kingdom of Eucor itself that likely explains the state of the town as we make our arrival. This is a community that obviously was overrun by the undead.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Probably 10 to 15 days ago, you would guess, based on both the stench surrounding the town as well as the condition of the corpses left behind. Many of those who lived here and tried to defend their ground lost their lives doing so. Perhaps a blessing in disguise, they did not reanimate as one of the undead. So this is a site where it kind of resembles a bit more of a traditional battle, where it just looks like one side came through, slaughtered everybody, left all the carcasses behind, and here you guys come along 2 weeks later-ish, and hoping to find a bastion of civilization of some sort, and it does not look like there is one living person around. Even the undead at this point have largely moved on. Like, they've gotten their fill of the bodies of the fallen and headed off to greener pastures. There are the occasional 1 to 3 Orange Class D undead still lingering around the site, but they are so far out of our challenge rating at this point that there's really no need to draw up a battle map or go through the whole initiative process for what will likely be a longer period of time than we actually spend in battle. So Assuming that we're not just letting these zombies roam freely and we are in fact dispatching them as we encounter them, that is easily accomplished. But again, the community is obviously in a state of ruin.
All right. So as we dispatch the oranges, do we come across any survivors?
Not a single one.
Well, so much for Marco's idea. There's no one to talk to here.
Perhaps there is
Oh,
somebody.
real quick, can I see if there's any signs that anybody packed up and left?
You can roll survival or perception.
Yeah, let's see what's the best for me. It'll be perception. Oh. Oh.
Nat 20.
Oh.
There are signs that an evacuation attempt was made by, you would guess, the members of the community unable to defend themselves. And it would appear that they tried to head west out of town.
All right. Well, y'all, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If anyone else is here, they long dead. But we can see that they might have gone west if we're trying to find survivors.
Well, west is the direction of Forks, so maybe they went towards New Forks. Or New Ford, sorry, not Forks, New Ford.
Yeah, but does it look like they might have left anything behind in an evacuation? Can we scrounge up supplies for our base if possible?
It is likely that there are supplies left behind here, considering that the majority of the town seems to have opted to stay and defend. It's really just a matter of what are the state of these supplies, or what is it that you're looking for versus what there may be here.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't look like anybody has sacked or looted the town. The undead just really were interested in the living flesh.
let's look around the town and see if we find anything of use.
I'm gonna do the same because that seems like a pretty decent idea to at least look for like fuel and some other things that we could potentially use.
Yep.
I'll do that as well here.
I also agree.
All right.
Jax can investigate. He's got a +8 unless somebody's got higher.
Well,
Investigation, you said?
if we're all
What a word.
if we are all spreading out and trying to search the town, we're going to have everybody roll an investigation and rely on a group check. If we want to have the character with the highest check roll it, then one character will do the roll, but we are all putting our eggs in that basket.
Okay then.
So whichever way you think will work better for you.
Also,
You
sorry
said
for taking.
investigation, right?
I think it would be best to have the highest number roll by himself and see what we end up getting.
Because I got a
Also, sorry-
-1.
Too late.
Sorry for
Somebody
taking
roll.
it back. I was
Everybody
looking
else.
down.
Oh, Jesus. I have no bonus to my investigation, so good luck on this one.
I don't have a bonus to my investigation either, but apparently I'm doing okay tonight. I'm not gonna get immediately KO'd tonight.
Well, I think
Well,
we
we didn't
probably
find shit,
failed because it was a group investigation instead of letting the highest roll go.
Where?
Well, I think I was the highest plus, and I only rolled a 9, so...
Number 9.
Oh, sorry, no. Jay had the highest initiative, or investigation.
I was like, I wasted my nat 20 on this.
Yes, you did. Is this our final answer? Do we want to attempt to modify these rolls, or are we looking at the results here, kind of thinking it's not worth the effort?
I
don't think
find
for me.
average. So I'm gonna do. Let's see. Probably I'm gonna give Mike M, whoever that is, a inspiration. So we'll take the 11 if that's okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, so that brings up the whole average by a significant amount.
Sure.
Yeah, and then how many inspiration can I spend, or can I?
It's 1 per roll.
Oh, okay. So basically, let's see. I'll spend 1 for Boshi to bring that to 16.
If we also
Okay.
spend 1 for Ballard, he can roll his dice again and take the highest of them all.
If
Correct?
somebody has to spend an inspiration for Richter, I have lost all faith in the system I've created here. Like, this guy is an
gonna
epic,
say we were
an
gonna try
epic
to.
annual who's involved in every hype
Ooh.
train there is, and he's like, "Can somebody spare me an inspiration? Might I have another inspiration, please?"
So if we can boost Jax up as well, that would
Can
I'll
be a
spend the
16.
inspiration.
And then if Ballard boosts himself up with an inspo, that would
Don't
also...
mind me. I'm just having a 15 here.
Well, if we're doing inspo for
And
Valor,
since
that's a
it's
23.
inspo, that's a 20. Okay, yeah.
Yes, it
That's what I was
is.
gonna ask you.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll spend one of my... I have a 1 per session, basically, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll use the 1 per session on Jax then to bring him up to the 16.
All right, cool, thanks.
And
oh, look at us, we're
can I-
helping each other.
Can I, because an inspo was used on me, can I roll again?
You can.
Okay. Because there's a chance I could get higher than that 11, right?
Sure.
A 19 would be higher.
As it is. All right.
Real quick, I do want to confirm. You said that, like, nothing was still alive here. There's nothing at all, right?
Maybe a few birds of prey that are kind of picking at the scraps, a few coyotes, predatory animals eager
like-
for the scraps.
But no, like, humanoids or anything.
Correct, yeah, like not even a goblin or a monster that's like ravaging the area. Monsters are like, why the fuck is our default condition ravaging, you fucking game master? Prejudiced asshole. Alright, well, with those results, we are looking at considerably different than nothing. In this case, let's say we find after a couple hours of searching, we all come back together. We have found a grand total of 525 gold pieces. We have found 4 potions of greater healing.
That's pretty good.
And
That's nice.
Oh, absolutely. We have found 1 potion of fire breathing.
Oh, can I have dibs on that one? That sounds awesome.
Sure.
And we have found 6 doses of Marajango. Which, if you know my affinity with the 420 and my love for Star Wars, take Mary Jane, you put it in the Star Wars hopper, you get Marajango.
So if we were to divide that 525 gold, that would be 87.5 each. So 87 gold and 1 electrum piece each.
The hell are you guys coming up with
Who
Electrum?
uses Electrum?
Somebody better have it in their stockpile, because it ain't coming out of just manifesting from nothing.
All right. 87 gold and 5 silver.
Yeah, I was like, I want to see those pennies and dimes, damn it. Who gave you a 50-cent piece? So yes, anybody wants to get a little high? There's the Marajango for you.
Would love all of them.
Beautiful. Yeah, basically six pre-rolls is what we're looking at there.
And if Priyu wanted the fire breathing potion, I'm okay with that since I already pretty much breathe fire just out of my hand at will. Unless anyone else wants it.
I don't care for it.
I would like the fire breathing potion. That sounds pretty cool. Fire breathing snake? Come on. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, that
Go
sounds
for it.
awesome. Go for it.
Yep. As for the potions of greater healing, I already have 10. So if anyone else needs any.
Oh, I wouldn't mind having one.
I would also like to take one.
How many are there?
4.
4? I know I have some. Yeah, go ahead and hand them out. I have 8.
Yeah, I was just looking at my inventory. I'm like a freaking living pharmacy with 11 Supremes and 10 Graders.
And now Marzango.
Xavier's not interested in it.
Dogs are bad and good.
Now to each their own.
Hey everybody, it's Pac-Man. Hey Pac-Man, what's up? Me, you bitches, I'm high on crack. Want a free base? No, Pac-Man, drugs are bad.
I thought it was really important for the kids to know what the marijuana smelled like.
Oh my god.
I love it. They're just all, who could have stolen the marijuana? And then they just pan to Mr. Garrison watching the cartoon all like, hey
Hey
I wonder
kids,
how much of
wanna
this.
get high?
I wonder how much of these
Okay,
episodes
now
we
you just
can
sound like Herbert.
quote word for word before we get copyright strike.
Oh no, Herbert I can do. I can do Herbert. That's not an issue. I have his voice down pat.
Oh, that's funny. Well, we do have an afforded glance of the terrain ahead, namely the location of our destination, Nadiara Keep. When Count Strahd von Zarovich made his taunting appearance at your guys' home base, he told you that there was a possible ally who was under siege at Nadiara Keep. And while we may suspect a trap or any other level of nefariousness, Marco nevertheless recommended that we at least pull on that thread and see just what is happening there at Nadiara Keep. Even if there's no ally whatsoever, even if the whole story is bogus, he brought that location up for a reason. So henceforth, we have made it our destination, and unless we have now arrived there and decide, let's go a different direction entirely, we will proceed with that story.
I have a question. How much wood can I fit in a Heward's handy haversack?
That word is no longer
Somewhere
going to walk
between
near you.
none and all.
Okay, I'd like all the wood. That way I can burn down Strahd's Keep by filling it up with wood and setting it on fire.
Oh, cool, yeah. He'll just kind of hang out in the bathroom while you kind of wander aimlessly through his corridors and set everything meticulously. He's cool like that.
He's dropping his own logs in the castle.
Excuse me, Strahd. I know I'm here for dinner, but I gotta go drop a log. Is that okay?
I'll just leave this in front of your throne room. Thank you very much. Thanks. Oh no, bag. You're coughing. Thank you.
I'm just laughing at the idea of Strahd stuck in the bathroom because you piled a bunch of wood in front of the door and he can't open it.
It was the dumbest thing, but some time ago, my wife and I were watching, I think it's For Your Eyes Only, a James Bond movie, and they're investigating the ship where there's supposedly a clue, and James Bond just remarks, "Where's the captain's log?" And I just remarked, "It's on the toilet." We just both started. We could not stop laughing.
I've done similar for movies before. It was funny when the entire theater started laughing at me for the one.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to go watch movies in theaters anymore for that exact reason.
I went to the theater today, but just for National Popcorn Day. I was like, I'll just take a large popcorn to go, please. I'm not actually seeing anything.
I remember going into a movie and they had a preview for one of the newer Star Wars, and it was like doing all the little scenes, and at the very end, you heard the whole traditional. And I belted out. I'm like, Luke, I am your gay father, and everybody in the theater just burst out laughing.
Whoa! All
No.
right.
No, that's not true. That's impossible.
So anyway, Nadiara Keep.
Yes, indeed. We have arrived, and I have not done the topography the proper justice. I probably should have gone back in here and done a final re-edit, but the keep is actually nestled on the north and northeast, northwestern sides by a very tall mountain, making it so that it is supposedly impossible / very difficult to approach from that side unless you brought an army of magical rainbow bubbles with you, in which case you're good to go. But
I was wondering if I was tripping there for a second.
I had to double check and look at my bowl here. I was like, whoa, what is that? But how do we want to approach the keep? It's very gloomy, it's very dark, there's no signs from 100 yards out or so of any sentries at the front. If anything, it actually sounds like there is some kind of skirmish going on inside the walls of the keep itself. Obviously, there's the front door, but there may be other access points as well.
I'm sorry, I need a clarification on what you mean inside the walls. Do you mean like in the walls, like it would be rats in the walls, or do you mean like inside the keep?
The latter, like inside the courtyard of the keep.
It's the people in the walls.
If I may ask something, would you say during on the ship I have would be enough time to attune to the egg I had found?
Definitely.
Okay, just wondering.
Excellent.
Cool. And before we go in, I do just want to declare that due to lunar sorcery, I am going to be in a full moon phase. Since I can pick it every single long rest, so just want to declare that before anything happens.
All right. I don't know exactly what all that means, but I imagine the pertinent details will be posted as necessary.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Very cool. So yes, how do we want to approach? How do we want to approach the keep?
So we're about 100 yards out. We can't really clearly see it because of the gloom, right?
Correct. I mean, we can see the front gates enough to determine, well, there should probably be people standing out here just to make sure there's not like an army or a roving band of anything like looking to approach the keep, but we don't see anybody out here.
Is the gate open?
That we are unable to tell from our angle of approach.
So I would suggest we use the darkness, the gloom to our advantage and maybe try and stealthily approach. We do have some people who can cast Pass Without Trace, do we not?
Correct.
I think so, and
yeah.
I don't know who has higher stealth, but
I got a 7.
same.
So then why don't we do that? Have Priyu cast Pass Without Trace on us as a group and stealth our way up, and we can kind of scout around and see if there's a better entry point or whether going in the front door is the best way for us to go.
All right. Post the spell. 1 action. Very good. Concentration up to 1 hour. All right.
I mean, I will say this, I don't know how useful it is, but I could probably get anywhere on top of the building just to scout things out, but I can't speak for everyone else. Just because I can climb the building, but...
How much can you carry while you climb?
Oh, they're strong.
I would presume up to my normal carrying weight, but let me double check.
Nah.
I didn't say we were splitting up. Just giving
When you're
ideas.
asking him how much you can carry, tell me if I'm wrong when the answer is because you want him to carry you.
Well,
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
It was a thought.
I mean, the road of Echidna doesn't give me a carrying limit, so I presume it's
I
just
should
how
also
much my
specify
character
that
can carry.
I should specify also that the little icon I have here to represent Nadiara Keep is not exactly what the battle map of Nadiara Keep looks like. Like there is
I figured.
There is a strong building that does extend like 3 levels high, but there is like a courtyard that kind of extends from it. So maybe picture this, but with like a courtyard branching out.
Okay.
Is the courtyard at like ground level, or is it like?
It's definitely ground level. Yeah, that's where
okay.
it sounds like the all the skirmish is coming from.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, if Ryu's casting the Pass Without Trace, I think we should all just make our stealth rolls.
Yeah, roll the stealth. Let's see what
Fine
we're looking
with
at there.
All right.
If
Yeah,
it
because
comes
every
to
single
it,
one
I'll
of
try
them is
get
going
up
to
on top of
have
the
a
building
plus
to give us
10.
more leverage.
All right. So with a plus 10, that would put me at a 21.
Let me set up my modifier real quick.
30.
While we are rolling these up, either call out or post your passive perception scores as well.
Passive perception of 19.
18.
9.
Oh, 11.
I've forgotten where it is. Hang on, give me 1 second.
It's underneath all of your skills.
15.
Excellent.
13.
Okay.
Well, damn.
Well, then it does appear that we are possibly about to find a different way in to this
Parker,
place than the front door. Whether that's good
Parker,
or
you
bad.
rolled a 17 with the -1, which means you're a 27 for stealth.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
But my passive perception is a 13, because that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So yeah, let's check out what we're looking at here. We are right up against the eastern wall of the keep. We can clearly hear what sounds like a massive skirmish going on between, based on the growls and the moans, those are probably undead, orange undead, if you had to put money on it. And it sounds like a substantial force of the living. They're speaking in common, they're shouting out the typical battle cries and coordinations with each other, but they are not people's voices who you are familiar with, at least at this point. We are moving over to the first level of Nadiara Keep. Let's see what we're looking at right here. Yeah, you guys should see your tokens just off of stage right there and the hidden door that we have just located. Before we get fully into it, just want to
I see that you have been in here. All this smoke.
I certainly have. Just want to draw your attention to the initiative tokens that we have way down here, backstage. When the time comes for it, I will point your attention in that direction again to roll your initiative off of those tokens, and then we will, of course, do all of our play off of these tokens here. You should be able to at least access these tokens and drag them onto the map where you want. It's very limited space here on the eastern side of the board, but there is indeed a hidden entrance right here.
I'm over here nodding as if you can see me.
I feel you nodding.
No, I honestly thought you were talking in moving hand gestures. Well, not.
Okay, so we can move. We can move this character, right? It's not the initiative token, right?
Correct. Yeah, leave the initiative token alone. If it's not letting you move this, let me know.
How high is the wall into the
These walls going into the courtyard on this side are 30 plus feet high.
courtyard? Dope. All right.
Does it look like there's a roof on top of it, or does it look like it's just a wall?
It is just a wall going up for a ways. There might be a roof at some point, but it looks like it just keeps going.
I just look over at Xavier and I'm like, you want me to try to climb over to see if I can see anything more?
I think we're probably best here. We have a funnel point. We can send everything through to us. Let's get our toughest fighters up front here, though. That way, if we do end up encountering resistance by the undead, we can deal with them in this doorway.
Alright, switch places with Jax then.
Switch place.
Yeah, bottleneck is strategically advantageous.
I think Jack should probably move where Priyu is.
Okay, hang on, let me move.
I'm assuming you have more hit points. I don't see your hit point bar. There we go. Yes, you should definitely come down and join us three. We're the tougher three of the group.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly call myself tough, but okay.
Yoon kind of looks over at the three of you clustering around the short entrance there and tries to speak in broken common. That is the language that she picked up during downtime, but in-game she's still kind of learning her way around it. This looks like a narrow entry. Do we maybe want to send another force in through the front door?
Well,
Or do we all approach through here?
the reason I'm thinking of going through here is because it gives a funnel point for the enemies. Anyone with ranged attacks can stand behind and blast through, as our stronger forces like Ballard and Jax can take the forefront.
I like this idea. You are very smart man.
Plus, I worry about our forces being overwhelmed by something we don't know about if we split up.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Also, I think it's hilarious that you were just fussing at us for splitting up the party, and now you're having an NPC suggest splitting up the party.
There's a time and a place, and I'm suggesting staying on the same level. I don't know why when I build multi-level maps that are impossible to play level to level, people's first thought is, I'm going to split the levels. Come on! I cast Fireball.
All right. So, I'll be like, okay, so I'm gonna get ready in case there are any undead on the other side of the door. Jax, you want to do the same? Ballard, you want to swing the door open, or do you want me to use my mage hand? That way you have your hands free and ready to go.
I'll go ahead and swing it open.
All right.
I was just looking for. There we go. Okay.
Ruh-roh.
Well, it's locked, so somebody want to try to open it, or you want me to just break this?
That combat inside sounds like it's getting more and more intense by the second.
Honestly, it doesn't sound like they'll hear me breaking it.
Yeah, bust her down. Let's go.
Okay.
I rather not burn the door down, thank you very much.
I didn't say burn, I said bust.
Yeah, this is a pretty sturdy door. You do take a nice gouge out of it, but it is still standing strong.
Can I blast it with my Eldritch Blasts?
As long as Eldritch Blast does not have a creature as target, then I don't see why not. If Eldritch Blast applies to objects and creatures alike, then that would work just fine. If it says target one creature, then we're going to have to bestow life upon the door and then give it the bad news that we only did so that we could kill it and break the door down. I mean,
That sounds heartless. Let's not.
it really does. It really does. But you're certainly not limited to just one attack on the door. It doesn't sound like anybody on the other side has obviously noticed what. Holy moly!
Yeah, it looks like I am.
So yeah, with double natural ones.
Oh my god!
Inspo it.
Oh my fucking god!
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, let's say you
I don't want to
sever.
hear what you're saying. No.
You sever your own head and somebody else's foot.
Okay, so what I was gonna say was, what is the ground underneath the door? Is it just earth, or is it like worked stone, or what is it?
It's earth and somewhat natural stone.
All right, I use move earth underneath the door.
To what end? Are we thinking there's like a burrow?
Yeah, basically make a little tunnel underneath.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not gonna work.
Okay, that's why I was double
Yeah,
checking.
you can certainly burrow through the earth here, but as soon as you try to go under the keep, like the stone, like it's got a pretty thick foundation beneath it.
That's what I was wondering. I didn't know if it was loose earth or
Oh,
stone.
gotcha. Yeah, like right here, what you can see is pretty natural earth and a little bit of natural stone.
Okay, never mind then. I'll just try and hit the door as well and help them.
All right.
Can I cast reduce on the door?
Sure. I think that works on objects as well as creatures. What's up with all the natural ones? Holy moly.
I'll use an inspo on that just to make it a hit.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are chipping and gouging the hell out of this door, trying to aim for the latches so that you can like maybe hopefully not have to break the entire door down just to get it open. Creature
Does
or
it look
object.
like we're even doing anything?
You definitely are. You're just not hitting it in the right spot for the right damage. So your attempts to not just blindly hack at the center of the door in hopes of creating your own entry is exactly what you're doing.
So she can target the door.
Yes, indeed. So let's see.
Yes,
Target.
I cast reduce.
The door is unwilling.
What do you mean the door is unwilling?
It is unwilling. It stood its ground for several months and has no desire to be reduced. It
Why
will
do I
lose
feel like we're
stature.
gonna have major trouble with this door?
What?
Are you giving the door sentience? Because if you are, then I hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Yes. No. No. No.
Oh god.
Well, in reducing the door, that will effectively at least just kind of cause it to fall off its hinges, and at that point, we do have an open passage through, which is a narrow little tunnel, which ends at a 5 by 5 foot square that we are used to, and then branches off to the north down another narrow tunnel.
You know what? I'm an idiot. I forgot my rod can turn into a fucking battering ram.
All right, Ballard, let's stick together. Don't run off ahead of us. Stay at our normal pace if you can.
I feel like Adam Sandler in The
I
Wedding
just give you
Singer.
I just gave you a thumbs up and just.
It's information that could have been useful to me yesterday. And yeah, from this side, we are able to... Oh, you guys stepped right up there. There is the other side of the secret door. And once again, it would appear that the lock is on the other side of it.
I just tell everyone, step back just a little bit.
And based on the sounds of combat now, you guys are right up next to it now. The combat is indeed happening right on the other side of this door.
I'm going to... Let me make sure what button it is. It is button...
I hate that all of my area of effects attacks are like...
No,
They're non... I can't pick and choose who they target because they'll attack everybody, and I don't want to make any enemies right now.
Well, if it's fire damage, don't worry about me in that area.
button...
Love's Warhammer does
and
bludgeoning as well.
And my rod will turn into a battering ram, which gives me plus 10 bonus to strength checks made to break through doors, barricades, and other barriers.
Yeah, go ahead, roll athletics with a plus 10 then. Oh dear God!
37.
I
good.
think I
Third
think it,
7.
Nice.
All right, so
I
move
ar-
yourself forward so I can be up behind you again.
I already
No,
see
I-
the
Oh,
initiative
hold
order.
on a second. Hold on a second.
Well, I
the
would
door
have, yeah, I
doesn't
would have
break.
moved forward
The door
to
just falls over
push
and
the
runs
thing into
away.
the door. That's
Yeah,
the
everybody
reason why I
hold your
moved forward.
position because that is going to immediately call an initiative roll into play here. And again, let's use our initiative tokens to do so.
I love
I
how I get
still-
a nat 20 and I still get shown up by Ballard.
Well, that's not much. That's not to be complaining about. You got shown up by a barbarian, dude.
I still have no idea why I have a negative initiative. Oh yeah, I have a negative. Okay, never mind. I know.
Your dexterity sucks.
I'm a giant 400-pound snake. I don't see how. I
You
don't
almost said
exactly
steak.
seem like the most dexterous thing in the world.
Did you say steak?
400 pounds of steak.
Don't be saying steak, or else
Oh,
you'll be
man.
calling freaking Blaze here.
Oh yeah, all of a sudden Brad logs in and he's like, I break out the grill.
Yay! I like steak.
Alright, let's make sure we got
Where
everybody
did
because
he
we
even
got a
get
lot of
that?
different
Because
targets.
you had accidentally said steak and then corrected yourself to snake.
No, I mean, where did he get the grill?
Oh
In
yeah,
the
their
garage.
From various different garages.
yeah, their first adventure was in a 1970s cul-de-sac where an airplane crashed down in the middle of the neighborhood. That
Where
was
he also
that's where
broke in
Tuesday
through the
began.
doors, even though there was.
Yeah, that was the best
There are
part. Is he
freaking
kept breaking
things
in through
inside.
the metal garage sliding doors, and then as soon as he got in, he would notice that something or someone else had already busted through the solid concrete on the other side of the garage. And he's like, "Oh, I could have just walked in through there." Okay, so I think I've got every one of my token or character sheets open. Oh, I don't have Jung's character sheet. That's the one I'm missing.
Forever you.
That. All right, so let's get her going as well. Of course, once you've rolled your initiative, scroll on back up to the play area. Oh boy. Yikes.
It's also good Ballard goes before me anyway, because that means that he can charge in and kill some, and then I can just step in out of the way and blast a few. We're all good.
Right now, I just wish I had the fucking orange pure too.
OP2 would be nice. Yeah.
I wish I
Very,
had
very.
orange peeler at all.
Oh damn! My orange just got a natural 20 on their initiative.
At least I have orange pure 1.
That is
Yeah,
true.
I have orange peeler and OJ, but no
So,
orange pure too.
so I clicked on this token and then I clicky on the initiative, right? This is the right token, correct? It's the one that's
Correct. Yes, indeed.
Really? Really?
Well, that's pretty poor.
Really. Jax has taken up the rear.
Looks like
Well,
we
no,
got
Rawl is
some-
taking
Don't
up the
worry,
rear.
Jax. We're down here together.
It's okay. I have reach. And he holds out his pole arm.
Who are you? You are you. And you will be
Aw, you.
very poor initiative. You are not the greatest. We're almost there. I got you as well.
And don't forget, Strahd's in the bathroom. He has to roll too.
This isn't his keep.
Do not tell
Oh
him
my
Strahd
God.
has to roll. I do not wish to fight Strahd again.
You'll fight him eventually, but not tonight.
Not right now.
Okay, one last character sheet that I have to grab, and look at me breaking my own rules. But I know how to do it. Okay. Boom. And that's how you do it. Let's make sure there's nobody else different. Nope. All good. Okay. I have a few important details about the topography here before we get rolling. All right. So the wall here to the south of us extends another 30, possibly 40 feet before it seems to level off. And the larger part of the courtyard, if you guys had came in through the front entry, is down here on the other side of it. So if any of you have any scaling or third dimension movement capabilities, that is all going on over there. Just be advised. Additionally, of note, some of you, as you make your way closer into the courtyard, will see some of these little areas right here. If you're not seeing what I'm talking about on the map you're playing on, check out what we got going on the live stream. Or just cheat and move inside.
I didn't.
No, you're good. Essentially, those are death holes, murder death holes. So imagine that there are defenders on the other side of those, with bows and arrows, spears, possibly spellcasters as well, who have a much better line of sight on targets in the courtyard that you guys are about to enter than those in the courtyard have on them. There is also, after this solid block of wall, about 20 feet up, on the next level of the major keep. This is the largest part of the keep that appears to ascend 2 or 3 levels above where we're at right here on the north side of the courtyard. There are another series of death holes up there where you can see already, those of you, Ballard and Xavier and Priu even to an extent, can see arrows flying from those down into the courtyard targeting the zombies. That should do it with our scenery. Of course, the zombies, once you get into the courtyard, they should pretty well stand out. It is a variety of foes that we are facing here. This will be probably the most common of them, so get used to this guy's face. He appears to be their common foot soldier of this army of the living. Whether they are defending this keep or intruders to the keep themselves, we don't really know at this point. All we know is there's a huge battle going on between both sides. We also have some Warforged fighters that are also on the same side as those soldiers. We've got these very defensive-looking fighters. They will be sporadically encountered throughout the region here. This, we're not going to see them until we see them, so we don't have to worry about that. This guy we're going to see pretty quickly, but we'll again hold off on that until the time comes. Alright, so yeah, let's do the reorganization. Any ties? Nope, 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 nope. Everything looks good. Wow, look at Rala with a 3. Alright, we'll see you just before we get to our halftime here, hopefully. Ballard, you have got the top spot. Go right ahead.
I'll be patient. Don't worry.
Bonus action rage. Then I'm going to go ahead and run past this injured one up there and run straight to this guy.
Okie dokie.
If he chooses to attack me, he can, but...
He probably will. I'm looking for your angry token here. There we go. We're gonna try, of course, a grab attack. That's against a 20 AC. Not quite.
Did somebody mention steak?
Oh gosh, no.
Who told him to join?
Terry, no doubt, she's watching the live stream and passed it through the grapevine.
Jesus.
Well
no,
played.
he heard it
Borrow
echo
my
through
girl.
the ether.
All
He
right,
felt
have a
a
good game,
shift
guys.
in the force.
No, you're fine. Please.
The
You're
force is
fine.
strong with this
Well
one.
played. Oh, that's fantastic. All right,
Sorry.
proceed.
What's up?
I tried to hit you. I came close, but no cigar.
Okay. And then I will make attacks against this guy.
Okie doke. Yes and yes. Let's see. Well, the flame tongue is a bonus action to ignite the flame as well, right?
Not with not with the Lord of Might sword. I don't think.
Rod of Lordly Might.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, wrong thing. I
Does
think
it
it would
say
activate
that,
as soon
or-
as.
Because
Here,
I
let
thought it
me-
just said it acts as a flame tongue greatsword, in which case it would then follow those rules.
I think it's you.
No,
push
no,
a
I
button
get you.
to
Give me
activate
one
it.
second. Let me double check. It says it becomes a flame tongue as a fiery blade spouts from the opposite end of the rod's flagellant head. So I presume with that wording that it would already be on fire.
So, like, how long you just been walking around with, like, a fiery blade here? Because the rod is the default form, and then you spend the bonus action to transform it into the flame tongue, correct?
Oh no, good point. I already did the whatchamacallit, the rage for bonus action. So
Correct.
ignore that, and I'll just do.
Because it's like a +3 mace or something, and it's...
No, yeah, it's a
default
+3
form, I
weapon
think, right?
regardless.
Yeah.
It's a +3 to all the weapons. Yeah.
Definitely.
So would that change the damage it deals too there, Ballard?
More than likely,
Yeah, it
because that
would.
extra fire
Yeah.
damage wouldn't be there. That's the big thing. I was just,
And it would also
I
be
was
a
just
D8
curious: is it
instead, yeah.
dead in one attack or is it dead in two attacks? And that's the difference between did you spend the bonus action or did you not?
I don't have the maze set up, but it's the same exact damage as the spear, so I'm just gonna roll the spear.
Is that the? Oh, okay, sure,
The spear is a different button. I'm not actually
Gotcha.
using the spear though. Yeah.
sure.
Damn.
Okay, so 21 and 20.
And that would be flanking, would it not? Because he's got that other dude on the other side of the zombie fighting it.
Well, I don't
That
think
is-
he counts as.
That is
allied.
correct.
Oh,
We're
he does? Okay.
yeah, we're not re-rolling the attacks. We're just checking for the damage. So we didn't just all of a sudden go,
okay.
"Yay, double natural 20." We're really looking at the damage here. So you did
Mhm.
41 points of damage on a creature that we all know has 42 hit points.
Well, that's okay. Yeah.
Is that
But that
all the
was also
damage?
plus
Is
the-
there any extra?
The rage
Well, the
damage.
the rage and the.
Oh, very true, very
the rage
true.
and the force damage. Yeah. That's all I
Gotcha.
was gonna say. Yeah.
What is the force damage? Is that?
The
I
force
see.
damage is. Let me repost the ability.
Yeah, I see it loosely defined there in the thing, but yeah, we're good.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, between both hits there, that will definitely finish that one off. Orange Peeler, no chance of revival.
And then that will be my turn.
Yay!
All right, up next, Xavier.
So Xavier's going to come in here. He is going to Eldritch Blast this one first.
Cool. Well, that's.
I
a
will
miss.
use one of my what are those dice called again? The hero points?
Hero point, okay.
Yeah. So that'll be a D6, right?
Correct. You will need a 1 or better,
All right.
and that'll
So that will be
tear
13
right through
damage.
its skull and send it falling dead into the well. Oh no! No, it falls dead outside the well.
The second attack will be against this guy.
Okay. Damn.
I guess I'll use one of the.
Inspiration for him.
Alright, that works too.
Alright. That's another shredded one there.
I'm stepping back here so I give room for everybody else. I'm going to look at the Warforged, and I'm going to holler to him in common. We're here to help you. And then I'm going to cast my Hex on this guy. It doesn't do damage, but I don't know why it did it that way. He's hexed by me.
All right. Well, up next we got zombies. And oh boy, are there a lot of them. Let's start with the attempted combined help action athletics roll. That is just very poor. Looks like this group of 3 have ascended a stairwell and are trying to breach a sealed door right over here. To no luck. I got a lot more out on the south side of the courtyard. We'll just kind of pass that by while you guys do your turns instead of delaying it all for right now. I've got 3 of them just outside of your lines of sight. A bite, a pummel, a grab. I'm sorry, scratch, pummel, grab. That is a hit, miss. And a Warforged on the other side of the map is getting his ass very badly kicked. There are 2 more zombies in the same area. They're both going to try and grab this guy. Boom, boom. They both do. No, actually one of them misses. All right.
It's his ghoul friends trying to grab hold of him and take
Ow!
possession.
Let go of me. I told you we're through. Okay, and then we've got undead, a lot of them over in this area, and a lot of them seem to be focusing on this dude right here, who just radiates lawful good leadership qualities.
He looks nice.
Yeah,
He's a
he
nice
does.
boy.
Yeah, he looks very cool. We're going to try this guy right here. Try a weapon strike on the guy that we just highlighted. And that is a 23 to hit. That is going to hurt. However, we're going to do a little bit of this right here. And impose our disadvantage by using our reaction, which means instead of a 23 to hit, it is a 9 to hit, which will not get the job done. However, we do have a flank at this point, so that does appear to be a moot point. That will still just get through. There is this zombie attacking this bodyguard right to the north of it. With a bite. Oh man, they are showing up to play. That is a 23 to hit. And we'll just go down the line. Next attack on the next guy in line. That's a grab. That is not going to land. The next one we'll try a weapon strike on that bodyguard just to the north of it. Nothing happening there. Try another one on the same target. It's an unarmed strike again for a miss. So all 3 out of 4 of these zombies on the south flank just had nothing happening. We got 3 of them right here in the center of all this. We're going to concentrate one of them on foot soldier to the left. That is a hit, almost a crit. That'll start chopping away his health bar. The next 2 of them will go After that, Warforged standing next to him. Both breaking out the weapon attacks. Both of them missing more horrendously than the one before. This zombie will step on up and close the gap with Ballard. Try to lean in for a bite attack on you. That's a 23 to hit. For a whole 4 physical damage on Ballard. Ooh, woo, woo. Next zombie will try on the soldier right there. Another weapon attempt. Another miss. Next zombie that is here on the Warforge. We got 1, 2. We are gonna stay on the Warforge, but just kind of scoot in a little bit. Try for a scratch. That will also miss. I think that is all my zombies. Now we proceed to the archers. This is where it will get a little interesting. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
We
of
don't
them.
see the archers on the turn order.
That's because they are on different levels.
Ah, okay.
But for those of you who want to try to ascend those levels, perhaps in a non-traditional format, it is worth calling attention to their location during the setup. That's why I let you know that there are some of them over in here through these murder holes, and there are some 2 levels up through murder holes here that we don't even see on this map, but they are there. Okay, so looks like I got 5 of them in total here. 2 shots on this zombie. 1 of them will hit. Clip off a little bit of damage on this guy over here. Next one is going to shoot the lead zombie trying to break through the door. Once again, a hit and a miss. And then we got 2 more of them. Yeah. Very good and kind of good. So we'll take 18 off of this guy here. And 10 off of this zombie. As arrows just come raining from above and clip both of these undead as well. That will pass it over to Jung's turn. Who is, I think we will just hold. Well, we'll move in to right here, and then we'll just hold our rest of our move until there is a better opportunity to get through and we're not all squeezing into a very tight little tunnel there. Lovelar would be next.
Yeah, does it cost extra movement to go through people?
It counts as 2 squares for every 1 square when you do that, yeah.
So every 10, okay, 10 feet, got it.
Exactly, yeah.
So 30 feet could get you to here.
Occasional exceptions exist, of course, like one character's playing a Furbolg and the other's playing a fairy.
Gotcha. Okay, wild. I will be able to make it right there.
Looks like, yeah.
Is there... What is my range? I assume. Yep. Okay. I am going to cast Sacred Flame. I am going to need a Dexterity saving throw, and because I am 1 level in Lunar Sorcerer, I can target another creature within 5 feet. So this one right next to the Warforge and this one are going to need to make Dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Looks like
DC 13.
Looks like we got a fail and a success.
Perfect. So the success, they're not going to take anything, but on the failure, it's a D8. They're going to take 8 radiant damage.
Oh, max damage. Very nice.
It would do more than just the 8, would it not? Because you're higher level, 5th level and higher. Or are you
I'm
still
not
4th?
I'm not 5th, I'm 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, I
my
was gonna
mistake.
say I don't think Lavar has an extra level. So.
Nope. I mean, never mind. Can't say that. Do I have... Okay, never mind. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, soldiers are up next, and the one of them furthest to the east here kind of overhears Xavier talking to the Warforged, and he kind of tilts ahead in your direction with a bit of confusion, a bit of anger, and perhaps also a bit of hope. As we are gonna, well, crap. Yeah, I guess we'll try to hit this zombie that we have a flank with Ballard going. 2 melee attacks. We're gonna break out one-handed, and thanks to the flank, that first one is a hit. Okay, 17 total damage. We'll take that. We got more soldiers out of the field of play. We got this one right here who just got attacked. So we will try to retort. 1 hit, 1 miss. A little bit of something there. I've got one more soldier over in this vicinity that just got 2 grapple attempts on him, one of which hit. We will take advantage of that advantage and hit the guy twice who is grappling us, and we get advantage on that because that's the house rule. We'll take that, we'll take that. Miss. Well, nope, not miss. Hit, I should say. The rest of the groups down here we're not so worried about. Keep ticking their turns during your guys's. I think we're good on them. So our leader who is up next. Okay. We're going to break out the glaive and target this one to the northwest of our position. That will indeed hit. That is 22 damage. And if you add 5 to that, that is more than this zombie can make on its DC, so it just got slain with necrotic damage. We've got a second attack. We will angle over in this guy's direction. Same thing with the glaive. That is a hit. That is 19 damage plus 5. If this thing rolls a natural 20 on its fortitude save, it'll make it. It did not, so we got 2 hits. 2 dead zombies. We'll try a third strike on the one south of us. Oops, con save isn't going to do anything. There we go, that'll hit. Another 22 damage there. That'll still be alive though. And following that, we are going to move. Yeah, actually, we will bonus action. Get this guy out of our way. Look to all three of our bodyguards. All three of us kind of nod in unison and touch our weapons to each other, and they all kind of misty step as one up onto the landing over here where the zombies on this side are still trying to breach that door. Following that, we got a little bit of movement. We will take that. Yep. Okay. And then the bodyguards go right after that, which that works out. Happy accident. Go 10. Close that door, damn it. Alright. Yes, me lord.
Sir, you don't touch me like you do the other men.
Okay. Other bodyguards on the map? Nope. Alright. Jax, over to your turn.
Alright, start moving, I guess, because I can't really see any.
Yeah, you just see player characters between you and Salvation.
So move through, I guess. So that's 10 to get there, right? 5, 10, no, 15 to get there. And alright, there are zombies. So let's see, 10, 15, 20. And
Jax goes down the well.
Yeah, if you're not flying, don't step on the well.
alright, he'll go around. So that's 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright.
Looks like okay?
Looks good to me.
Alright, done. Alright, here we go. So we're doing the stirring drum. Okay.
Well, crap, that -5 will turn a... Well, no, we're using the flank, so that actually is good. Alright, so 21, 31... That is, that's another dead zombie.
Alright, so he can't move anymore. So yeah, I guess that's it. End turn.
Okay, Kryu, over to your turn.
Alright, I am going to move into the room. And then, did that take up everything? Oh, that took up
5,
everything.
10, 15. That's only 15 feet of your movement.
Okay. Does moving past dead bodies count for 2 as well?
It does not in most cases unless there's a lot of bodies. Although I think if we're playing your token true to form, I mean, we gotta... Good luck moving through the tunnel when you're that big. I think we're gonna have to go through the front door.
Bottom girls will make the rockin' world go round.
I'm gonna cast Starburst then, if I still have enough AP to do that.
Okay. Let's see. Where's the target space? Target.
This little cluster of zombies over here.
If
but
you
mainly
target
that
this,
first one
if you target this square, you can get 5 of them.
Yeah, but I might accidentally hit the Warforged. and we
Oh,
just
that's
told them
yeah.
different.
Gosh, yeah. I didn't even notice that was a Warforged there. I thought they were all zombies. Good catch.
What about right here?
Yeah, if you
Would this
do,
get-
yeah, that'll still catch the Warforged too. Unfortunately,
Dang
so
it.
yeah, you're probably best. Maybe like right here. This will get 4 zombies.
Okay, because I was trying to figure out how to get the most of the zombies without accidentally hitting allies, and that was
Right.
really hard to do. So I think I'm gonna,
Yeah, these 4 right here.
yeah, I think I'll cast it on him and catch 4 of them at a time.
And yep, looks like one of them made their saving throw. The other 3 did not.
Excellent.
Go ahead, roll that radiant. Looks like it was the second one that made the save, so this guy here.
Okay, I'm old and I forget things easily. How do I roll a dice again?
Is there an attack built for it on the front of the character sheet? If not, / R space 1 die 8.
Or space 1 die 8. That's why it wasn't working. Okay.
Awesome.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll just take same damage for all of those who failed their save. You take 6. You take 6. What about 6? 6 is good. Okay,
You
we got
get
it.
a 6, and you get a 6.
Everyone gets a 6.
Anything else for Priyu there?
All of your
No,
sixes are,
I'm good for right
are
now.
behind, are under your chair. Thank you very much.
All right, I got 2. I think 2. There might be more. Let's check 1, 2. Yes, 2 of the Evoker Wizards. That's probably enough.
They cast Fireball on the courtyard.
Let's see. Up to 3 creatures, you say? Well, that's pretty handy.
Fireball hits more than 3 creatures.
It can. Let's break out the measure. Let's get a circle. I don't really trust those. I like the template format better. There. 4, 4, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He is throwing fireballs. Awesome.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
toss.
I thought about throwing my necklace of fireballs and then just decide not to do it. So
We're gonna throw one down into here, and thanks to actually we're not gonna angle it right there, we're gonna do it right here. Just exclude Ballard from that. And thanks to an ability that the Evoker Wizard has, we are going to also exclude our 3 allies
Damn.
from the area
Oh.
of effect.
Oh, Sculpt Spell, we love you.
But those poor boys that are inside the kill holes will be getting it because it does work around corners, right?
Sculpted explode. Well, thankfully we're on a different level.
Okay.
So yeah, and the guy who's casting it is inside one of those kill holes, throwing the bead out into the courtyard. So yeah, dexterity saving throw. We can select up to 3 creatures that we can see to ignore the explosion as we sculpt the energy around them. On a failed save, it is 9 die 8, so it's an improved fireball, and it's a rechargeable one. All right, so let's get that to the back, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zombies that need to roll a saving throw. That's 1, 2, 3.
I count 9.
6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fair enough. I think I might have seen that. Okay. And then 39 damage. Which, yeah, we're just going to incinerate you. You are going to... Oh, you made your saving throw, so you take 20. The third one also made its saving throw, so also will take 20. Fourth one likewise made its saving throw, will take 20.
I like this caster.
Should be 19 damage actually, but in this one case I will round up. This one is at full health and now has 3 hit points left. This one made its save, which is the only reason it is still standing. This one made its save. Same thing. Also made our save. And failed our save. So this one nearest to Ballard just gets toasted instantly with that. And then, let's
And this is
say...
one of those things where if I stepped away to get some water or something and came back, I was like, what just happened? Why is everything orange?
We're gonna have our second Evoker Wizard do pretty much the same thing, but just angle it a little bit more off to the side so that we're catching this zombie inside of it. And once again, bypassing the 3 of our allies who are inside of it. And with that damage rolled, even if they make their dexterity saving throw and take half, they will take more damage than they can soak, and they cannot make that con save for their undead fortitude. So between both fireballs there, they just destroyed a cluster of zombies here. Have to go make sure that their rechargeable thing is reset. This one is... Oh, nope, that is the lone exception. This one guy on the far left who was not in the first fireball might be able to survive this. And he fails his save by 1. Incinerated. Alright, so that is it for
Is this
that.
zombie here dead?
Yes.
Okay, the X for some reason was underneath it. That's
Yeah,
why I was confused.
it's a weird Roll20 thing that's been happening lately. You'll notice that a lot, so definitely good to get clarification. Like, the same thing looks like it's happening with this zombie here, who is dead, but the X is under the token instead of on top of it. Okay, so that's it for the Evokers. Yeah, let me get their rechargeable, because that is not something they can do every round. Maybe every other. Okay, and just for our own edification, the first fireball came from through here, and then kind of like launched over the battlement here before touching down in the center of the courtyardish area there. And the second fireball came from a third floor murder hole way over here. So it was like a very precise arc aim. If an attack roll was required for fireballs, that may not have hit. All right, Warforged soldiers are up next. Start with the one who is kind of nodding along with Xavier and looks at Jax and Ballard standing nearby. And we're just going to slowly start backing off here. 15, 20, 25. Get up next to our other Warforged friend here.
Yeah, I like Fireball. It is not need to spread prey.
And just to double check, when he moved past that other guard guy, he didn't seem to have animosity towards the Warforged, did he?
They did not. No, they kind of like looked at each other with a nod.
Okay, good.
Let's see, this Warforge is going to move over and take up position by the door here, almost as if intending to defend it. We got another Warforge that got positively swarmed by 3 zombies earlier in the round. We'll see if he's able to maintain any kind of survivability here. Well, both attacks will hit. Unfortunately, it is not enough damage to bring down even the most injured of the 3 zombies, so that might be a day for that Warforged. We got other Warforged elsewhere in a different theater of combat. Don't need to worry about them. And now we've got the Conjurer Wizards. Okay, nothing with that. Why not?
And then after them, come on into the battle, Ralla.
Yeah, let's do some of that.
Oh.
There we go. We're gonna summon a fire
I don't
elemental.
like you. I don't like you.
Okay, hi.
I think better be on our side.
Okay, we are... Where'd all the zombies go? I don't see any over here, so it takes
I
its
see
turn
one.
after the Conjurer, so it's going to step on over here and kind of float in that direction, and we'll touch that zombie. Set it ablaze. That zombie got a pair of natural 1s on its constitution save, so it just goes up in flames, and then the fire elemental will slip out of most of your line of sight, and looks like it's trying to help out that Warforged, who is out of everybody's line of sight right now. From around that corner, you guys are just hearing, like, repetitive. And that, I believe, one more... I think I got one more of those Conjurers. What we're doing is not something that you guys can see. And before Ralla takes her turn, we are going to have Jung take her ready to action, which is really just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get all the way up around and inside of here. And then, yes indeed, Ralla's turn before we take our halftime break.
I'll give Jung a nod as she goes past.
She gives a thumbs up and a middle finger in the direction of all the undead.
Forever.
It's your turn, buddy.
He's been moving. He's just stuck in the door, I think.
Oh, yeah, he's on the same square at the door here.
If you're saying anything, Ralla, we can't hear you.
Try relogging real quick. Yeah, I can see the green circle, I just can't hear him.
Yeah, all of a sudden he lost audio.
Audio.
Audioso.
Best time and worst time for it. Worst time because it's right before our halftime break, and we should hurry up and get to that. Best time because once we're on our halftime break, you have 10 minutes to explore what's wrong with the audio.
You said the wall was 30 feet high, right? I was
The
completely
southern wall is about 40 feet high. The northern wall is like about 60 to 70 feet high.
Oh, I thought you had said it was 30 feet high.
Yeah, when we were outside here, I had said it is at least 30 feet high. And now that we're inside the courtyard, we have a bit better glimpse on about 40 feet for the courtyard and about outside of our lines of sight for this one.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I have a 70-foot climbing speed.
Well, if it was 30 feet, I could have teleported up.
All right, what's going on, Rala? We cannot have a 5-minute period of silence here, so like give us a ping or a text or something here, and we can resolve the audio thing during break. Hopefully. Like if you just want to ping who you're targeting and then post the ability, that will suffice. I don't know that there's a lot of people eligible to target right here at this point. All right, well, we are not going to end our round of initiative here. We will call it right here, and this turn will take less than 20 seconds on the other side of our halftime break here because we will have had more time than necessary to finally get to it. So stay tuned, friends. We will be back with you in about 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Are you with us?
He did say he is going to ready his action on Discord.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Usual. And suddenly I was mute for some reason. And look at that, iTunes is popping up again.
It's probably because I've been listening to freaking Spotify this entire time.
Keeps on happening every time I use my headphones on here.
Ah, you're working again.
Yep.
Welcome back. How's it going?
Hello,
Hello.
we fixed audio. Hello, we fixed
Hello.
audio.
Hey, fantastic. So we're holding ready in action for Mine Sliver, I'm assuming in case, in the event that an enemy steps into your line of sight.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, right now it doesn't look like there's anything that fits the bill, so we will send it to the top of the next round. It is back to Ballard.
Alright, I'm gonna let the Warforge deal with what's ever out there, and I'm gonna go run over with this elemental to see what's happening over here. Goody. Alright, well, I still have 5 movement left, so let's go ahead and move there and attack this guy. Oh, and
Alrighty.
before I do that, I'm going to use my bonus action to push the first button on the rod to transform it into the flame tongue.
Okay.
Burning down the house.
Oof. Yeah, we're not surviving that. Clean slice. Break that grapple too. Looks like a lot more action going on in the courtyard there to the south. Solid strike right here, which will also take this one down from full health.
And as soon as I do that, I'll just turn my head and like pat and like take off my hat or something like that and bow to the guard as I turn to face these three.
The guard kind of lets out a maniacal cackle. It's clear that he's been in this combat probably a couple minutes longer than he's comfortable with, and he's really only surviving by whatever means he can at this point.
Survivable by insanity.
Oh, that is the end of my turn.
All right, we'll send it to Xavier's turn.
Alright, so I'm going to holler to this guy. Where are we most needed?
He shouts back, "South Courtyard, it's overrun!"
On my way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. Bonus action. I can see some zombies, okay. Is this a zombie up here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to transfer my Hex to this zombie. And then I'm going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast. So that would be 15 damage plus my Hex damage. So 15, that'd be 22 damage to it. And then I'll hit it with my second Eldritch Blast, because I'm assuming that's not enough to kill it. For 14
Correct.
plus my Hex would be another 11, so that would be 25 more damage on top of that. As for the disadvantage, I guess I would say Dexterity.
Okay, 1 second. That's irrelevant. He's dead.
Perfect. And then that was my move, my action, and my bonus action. End of turn.
Okay, zombies are up. They will. Yeah, we'll continue that as we've been doing. I guess this one is now slightly important. Go for a scratch. chip a little bit more off this guy's health bar outside of most of your lines of sight. Got a little more action just to the south of that. That is not gonna hit. And I think everything else out here can kind of flow of combat, people moving around and what have you. Alright, and then the two that are trying to finish off the Warforged. That will hit. And yes, between the two of them, they will deactivate the Warforged fighter that they've been concentrating their attacks on. And since we've done that, we will start heading on this way to engage in combat with Balor. Doesn't seem like they're very interested in the fire elemental, although this one is going to give it a bit of a berth at that point. Elemental will make sure it suffers the burn for doing that, but the fortitude of the zombie is strong. And I think that's all that really matters for the zombies at this point, so the archers will... I think we're going to start angling our shots over into the southern courtyard. It's really only the third floor archers who have a line of sight to that, so that will make it only 2 archers. All 4 will hit, though, for 18 and 18. Okay. Jung will take her first turn of action at this point. Realize there's not a whole lot within line of sight. 5, 10, 25 to get right up to here. Oh gosh darn it, come on. Yeah, she still can't see. Damn, alright. Well, we'll use our last 5 feet to go here. And then dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to scoot on up to there. Oh, now we can definitely see what's going on. And then we'll pass it over to Levlar's turn.
Perfect. Let's see if I can actually move this time. Nope. Okay. We're gonna use my dash action as well, just to get into something. Because this fog of war does not like me.
Oh yeah, and then especially since I have fog on top of it.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, what little you can see is completely obscured.
You could make it up to here.
I'm gonna take that path. Oh, God. Okay. What do I have in place of bonus actions? Nothing. That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Well, all right. Let's pass it to the soldiers. Step up. Another 10. Step over a little bit as well. This one's going to kind of step in side by side with Ballard. Try and get out of the line of fire there. But then also step back here just a little bit. Looks like they're all kind of looking on each other now with a bit of confusion at the sudden reinforcements, but they all kind of seem to have their own pre-established tactics in mind as well that they are conforming to at this particular point. I think, yeah, we'll have one more just kind of chilling out here inside, looking through the murder hole. And then 3 more of them just outside of our lines of sight. One, 2, 3, 4 attacks will land. 10 damage there. 6 damage there. And 8 damage there. Alright, the head honcho will... I think we're okay at this point. We will start heading over this way. Bodyguards go right after that, and we'll follow. Whoop. And then, Jax, your turn.
Alrighty, so I'm going to move the 30. Should be. That, I think that was it, and then
You can get one more further.
thanks. And then probably head over to Ballard because we know he always runs into trouble first. About there, about. So it's a dash.
Utility turn, alright.
Yep, that's it. And turn.
Okay, Priu is next.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of this turn is just going to be movement.
Yeah, since those evokers stole all your fun away and killed all the damn zombies.
Oh, what a disaster. And you say I can't climb through these little death holes in the side, but that there's stairs over here, even though I can see through the death holes. But,
Correct, and even then your vision is kind of... We're looking at a 2-dimensional map, but this is actually like a level above you
Upstairs,
guys,
yeah.
so maybe occasionally you'll like catch shadows of movement or see like somebody very close to like the edge lean forward to toss an attack out before they back off kind of thing.
yeah, but they're completely on a different level than us. Okay.
Exactly. If you're able to like reduce yourself to like the size of a bird or something very small, that's probably an accessible way to get in. But for even like a halfling-sized character, they would probably be struggling to squeeze through there.
I do have wild shape.
You do. That's why I brought it
could
up.
Squeeze through there if I really wanted to, but
Sure.
I think I'm good down here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be moving in to the best of my ability. Yeah, I'm gonna use all of my stuff as movement this time.
All right. Both of the evokers are up. One of them will actually recharge their fireball. Oh boy.
Woohoo!
Not much use we can get out of it from this angle, though. And the other one on the higher level, let's see what other kind of magic we have. And that doesn't help, that doesn't help. Maybe. Yeah, we're going to ready in action with the third floor Evoker Wizard and then pass it over to the Warforged. Yeah, looks like they got different plans at this moment, as this one in the lead will break out a key, unlock the door.
How high up is that door?
15 feet.
Okay, beauty.
Next one will follow on inside. I thought we had a third one over here, not the one that got swarmed. I could be mistaken.
No, we only had 2, I believe, in this area.
Alright. Well, with that being the case, we will use our action to close and lock said door. And then we will keep on keeping on.
So if Preyu goes onto her tippy tail, she might be able to get up there.
I think that's it for them. So up next is the Conjurer. And yeah, we'll try a little something different here. Throw down an Earth Elemental into the eastern courtyard.
Ooh, Earth Ellie.
Just need an Air Elemental, and we got Earth, Wind, and Fire.
And if you have all 4 of them, plus you get Spirit, you can have Captain Planet.
Let's
Just
see.
check it. Just testing my mic before anything else, just in case.
Sounds good. Alright, Fire Elemental is going to scoot on to the left here, and we're going to go to town on the zombies. Boom, boom. Both will hit. 12 fire on the first one. Natural 20 on its saving throws, so smoldering, it will still maintain at 1 hit point. The other one is going to take 11 hit points, and I need to mark that these ones are en fuego. Okay, so that's it for that Conjurer. The other Conjurer toss down the Earth Elemental, which will then begin stepping, gets right up next to Levlar, and then it burrows into the ground. And you kind of feel some rumbling beneath your feet there, as you're pretty sure it's going beneath you instead of trying to go through your space. That will do it for the Conjurers. Over back to Rala's turn.
Okay. Okay. Okay, do see some zombies, I guess.
You got line of sight now? Yeah, looks like you got probably your best line of sight is this one on the south side of the elemental, although you could technically target this one here as well. Uh-oh, did he lose Mike again?
I think he might have. He's pinging, but that's
Oh,
about it.
man. Did he ping? I missed the ping.
He pinged the one beside Ballard.
Okay, so is that the Mind Silver or Mind Sliver? Now I'm saying it.
Mine silver.
Mind Sliver. All right, let's.
Mine silver.
do-
Does that mean when you quicken spell it, it becomes a quicksilver?
Either that, or
Maybe.
like it's like when you kill it, it spawns a bottle of Centrum Silver. It's a charisma saving throw if I recall correctly. Holy crap! I think I made it an 18 on the charisma save.
You upset him. He left.
Oh damn! Yeah, I got an 18.
Can you hear me?
Hey, welcome
Yes,
back.
we can.
Okay.
Looks like I made the
Hey, if
saving
anyone
throw
here
with an
knows what you're
18.
going through, it's Mike.
Mike.
Yep.
Well, that
Yeah, bad news. Any bonus action or additional movement, or is that a turn for you? Looks like he just scooched in a little bit more. Okay, so passing it over to Ballard for the next turn.
Alright, first swing will be at him.
He's already on fire, man. Leave him alone. Shit, dude.
Yeah, now
Like,
he's gonna die.
Well, he will die in like 5 turns.
Yeah, well, he'll die this turn.
Well, I'm not that attached to the zombie. I don't know why I'm protesting. He's dead.
Then I'll run down here and attack this one.
Okay.
And I
Ouch.
forgot to mention, not that it's come into play at all, but I have advantage against undead for my scabbard.
Yes,
The relic
the
you gave me,
Deathstalker
yeah.
scabbard. Yes.
Yeah.
No one has ever done it, but I believe there are 4 tiers of the relics, just like there are like the 4 tiers of magic items. And there is a piece of Deathstalker gear in each of those tiers.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you last season when you had us pick the 3 or whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
on the cards for the Deathstalkers, it said if you have
Yes.
multiple pieces of Deathstalker, it counts as one attunement.
It's 1 attunement, so yeah, you can get all
Yeah.
4 items for 1 attunement. Ben
Yeah.
loved those things. I think the it's either the level 3 or the level 4 relic. It's the Deathstalker Dice Show, which actually splits into 2 Japanese blades, and he really loved those swords. He went
Yeah, I
freaking
had
nuts
the
with those.
last season. I believe it was actually I think it was Pheromond who had the Deathstalker boots.
That sounds familiar. I think that was the first time I ever brought those in. Is that it for your turn, though?
No, he's going to go ahead and run down here, and since he has his bonus action free, he's gonna slap this guy
Gotcha.
with Mr. Xavier's favorite weapon, the grappling appendage.
Gotcha. You said this guy, right?
No, this guy.
Fuck! Alright, well, it's gonna miss anyway.
Frember, advantage.
Why do you assume that this guy is an undead?
I
part
don't know.
of-
Maybe because he's missing his front 2 teeth and his eyes are red.
I mean, that's like any stoner who lives on the other side of the tracks. Like, come
I
on.
mean, that's fair, but is he undead or not?
As it's a poor little child sitting there singing, "All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth."
And a nice haircut, maybe some face cream. All right, we'll take it.
Less undead.
That is the end of my turn, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but in life, this was Brad Pitt. All right, so Xavier, your turn.
Well, no, it cannot pass on to his turn yet. I need to hand him the guitar, and you need to prove this.
All right, I'm going to run up to the side Jung. I can see the dead guy here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have to do it. Bonus action, Rogue's Mantle. Poof, I appear here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to rip my patch off of my robe of useful items for my scroll of Revivify. And I'm going to cast it on the Warforged.
Interesting. All right. Well, he has 1 hit point when he comes back from Revivify, but his all of his appendages are just flailing, and his head does a complete Exorcist 180 before cycling back to front face mode. And the only thing you can tell, like, this Warforged is utterly confused as he looks up at you and just goes, "Why?"
Because your fight is not done.
You feel like you hear computer programmed just running as he's trying to process the very unexpected turn of events.
Okay, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Well, okay, the zombies will take theirs, and just when I thought they were done, Ballard steps into the arena where we can see a lot more of them. In an ideal world, because you guys found the secret entrance to the keep, you guys saved yourself an entire session of hack and slash with all the zombies here, which if you don't see them from where you're at, count your blessings, but maybe take a peek in on our live stream, because yeah, there's a good number of other foes down here that would soak a good number of rounds, and possibly some of our hit points and other expendable resources. As it is right now, hey, a turn undead could be very useful, especially if you get yourself like right up in there with them. Absolute. Oh, I thought that was just bragging, like, let me at him, let me at him. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 undead within our current line of sight. Oops, I meant to make those D5s, not D6s. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of those are scratch attacks. We'll start with those. Part of how I've been trying to expedite the larger mass combats for our NPC side of things here. Pair of bite attacks. Looks like we got a quartet of pummel attacks. And then weapon strikes, 2. Just 1 of them, and then 2 grabs. Okay, so now we go back. Looks like our Warforged buddy here closest is taking some damage. Scratch attack is a miss. Next scratch attack is a hit, and is going to kill this soldier right here in the middle of all of it. The next scratch attack is a hit on this one and will also kill that soldier. So that's a nasty turn of events, just like that. Next one is a miss. Next one is a 23 for 4, so that's going to hit over here. This guy's at full health, or rather he was. We've got 17 for 5. That is against this guy, who is now in very bad shape. 21 for 9 is going to leave this guy in very critical state as well. And then a miss, and then a miss. And then a hit for half of this guy's hit points, who was at full up until that moment. And then 2 grab attacks. I think I've actually got to move some zombies around to make this happen. So yeah, we will step over here. That is a missed grab attempt, and then stepping over here, also a missed grab attempt. That is it for the zombies, as the archers will continue their barrage into the southern courtyard. We're going to target the same 2 zombies we did last time. They're still standing there. Well, we got 1 hit with each guy. That will do that. And that will do that. Right over around here. That passes the torch to Jung's turn.
Can I free action holler to her? Try to take out this zombie nearest me.
She kind of cocks her head over in your direction like, yeah, I hear you. She also is very curiously looking at the door that the Warforged just went into, and seemingly unlocked and then locked behind them. And she kind of points up at that and just shouts out, "That was weird!" And then she points her gun at the zombie that you pointed out. And she will take a shot at it. Oh no, she only has the automatic rifle with her, but she has OP1, so drop! Later!
Yay!
31 more points of damage than needed. And following that, she will step up here to the base of the stairs and just kind of step up and free object interaction just to confirm if she heard what she thought she did over the din of battle around her. And she calls back, "Sure enough, it's locked!" And Lovelar is up next.
What's the door made out of?
It is a solid metal door, and it is perfectly like inside of a tunnel. Like there is a roof over this passageway that the door connects to, but there is an open wall on the side. Like if you're able to scale 10, 15 feet high and just get over this, you can bypass the door entirely. It's a pretty smooth wall, though, so it's not one that your average adventurer can just be like, I'm going to roll in athletics and climb it. Like, you got to have, like, a grappling hook, a climbing kit, or a climbing speed, or the ability to flight. It's power levitation, Holmes.
Is this wall here also open?
That side is also open, also 15 feet high.
Perfect.
1 second. I have a plan that may or may not work. I just need to get out of the fog of war. Perfect. Jung is trying to get in there, right? Like she looks like she. Okay, cool. You know what? I love being a Tempest cleric. Let's cast Shatter on the door, or in a way that it won't catch Jung.
Why? Why?
Because metal objects have disadvantage.
Post the spell. Let's see what we're looking at. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, right, and then a creature made of this Has disadvantage. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage. Well, a door is a non-magical object, and nobody is currently wearing the door, much to its chagrin. I used to be Alfredo's tower shield, but he retired me, and now I'm just a normal door. Non-magical object that isn't being
yes.
worn or carried also
A
takes...
door who dreams of being a fedora.
I had an NPC back in like my earliest D&D game days when I was like running D&D at 12, 13 years old. Like, I found the tower shield such a fascinating concept, and they didn't have illustrations of it in the books that I own. So I was like, it really looks like you're carrying a door. So like he literally had like one of those sliding things so like he could see through it, because otherwise like what do you do? Like you gotta like look around your shield. Like how inconvenient is that? And like he had like posts pegged into the bottom of the shield so like he could like mount it into the ground, like if he just wanted to like permanently set up a wall of defense on one side. I thought it was a pretty cool item, and anytime characters would see him, they would always be introduced to, so you see a door approaching from the distance. Alright, so con save, I don't think... Yeah, we don't get a con save, so we just take the damage. 12. It's not enough to destroy the door, but it is enough to break a hinge and at least have the door kind of swing open to where Jung just kind of looks back at you and gives a thumbs up like, yeah!
He holds up a thumbs up back and he just goes, there you go. Bonus actions. I don't have any bonus actions that I want to use. Yeah, I'm good. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, so the soldiers will go next. Right. Well, that's kind of disheartening, but I know Parker is going to be thanking her lucky stars for a change. All right, so all three of these soldiers that are kind of clustered in this area all kind of look at each other, and they all kind of give a nod at the same moment, like, now! And 1, 2, 3, 4, with flank advantage, do the two loosely flanking Levlar just start hacking away at his 18 AC, a 21, and a 21 out of those three attacks to hit for 22 total damage.
It's not me!
Say, you
It's
know
not me!
I'm being attacked right now? Absolutely not. I am going to use my full moon phase and cast shield for a +5 AC with using a spell slot.
So that's going to give you a 23 AC, as all of a sudden they have the jump on you, but no sooner does the first attack get a hair's width away from landing that you get that spell off. And they all kind of snarl at each other in frustration as the third guy steps in. And maybe he'll have better luck. He needs to hit a 23, though. How about an 11?
Yeah, I'm going to say fuck no. Fucking serious? Absolutely not.
Well, that didn't go off very well. Our attempt
With that weak shit.
at dropping the traitor bomb here. The other soldiers over here are not quite in the same boat. I mean, we're only 30 feet away from it, and we definitely have the same orders. But we're in a bit of a different situation here, so we're going to keep on keeping on with these attacks against the zombies. First, the one southeast of Ballard. Wow, it's a good thing he didn't turn a traitor on Ballard right there, because that would have been a pair of natural 20s, and Ballard would have taken like 1.2 points of damage off of all that. Instead, we kill this zombie outright and step on over this way, as our next soldier is going to step here to get into the flank. Try and take a pair of longsword attacks on that zombie as well. Another natural 20 and another hit for 21 damage.
Did you say this one tried to attack me?
No, I'm saying that instead of
Oh,
turning
okay.
traitor on you, he attacked the zombie, and had he
Okay,
turned traitor
good.
on you, it would have been a pair of natural 20s, and you would have probably taken
No,
like
I
one
know,
point
but
of
I was
damage.
just saying if good, because if he didn't turn traitor on me, I'm not attacking him.
Right. And this last one will also try to attack this zombie. We do not have any kind of flank advantage in that case, and we, well, couldn't have used it in the first attack. Second attack is going to hit, and that zombie is now in critical condition. Other soldiers on the battlefield over here include 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, we only got 4 soldiers. Okay. That's 8 of these attacks. Shortcut that. Ooh, baby! Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 2 of them are crits. So roll that, plus modifiers. The jawless one will be the first one to be killed. Up next, we're trying to focus fire here. Where do we have anybody? Can't really be effective with that. We'll drop the 2 natural 20s on this guy here. Shred him down to single-digit health value. And up next, the man orchestrating your demise. I don't know. Kind of looks like he probably hangs out with Strahd. He's going to continue on with what he's doing. The bodyguards will do the same. That does involve us going to another area of the map entirely. And we have arrived at it. After all of that, it is now Jax's turn, back on level 1. Jax with us?
Yep. Moving.
Nice.
You did see the soldiers that were right next to you attacking Lovelar, right?
No, I didn't.
Damn it.
Yeah, the 3 soldiers attacked Lovelar, and the one is within 5 feet of you, so if you move away, if you're a threat to him as well, then that would be an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I think he should take the attack of opportunity because maybe, given that the player didn't do that, but obviously then, that will alert the player.
Well, a 21 to hit your AC is
Yeah,
the best
that
we can
hit.
do.
That hits, and he's gonna reaction shield to 26.
Boom.
And now he will go and attack the one who attacked him.
All right. Looks like be this guy is the one who almost got through.
Okay, will do.
Loose flank with Preyu there.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah, we're not surviving that.
All right. Well, then he'll see the guards, I guess, attack. So he's gonna polearm master the other end to smack the one in front of him.
Okay. You got the flank there also. That is a hit. And yeah, this guy is missing his ear now. Or no, his ear is missing the rest of his head. Yeah, he's dead.
All right. Yeah. And then I would say, what the hell is going on here?
This guy, there's like a little puddle of yellow reeking liquid starting to pull around his boots.
Okay, end turn.
Let's Let's roll a morale check for him, see what he's able to muster here. Well, he tries to put as much courage and bravado into this as he can, but it's almost like when the first officer in Spaceballs has to call out for prepare ship for ludicrous speed. So he's just like, first stride for large stride, and that's like about as good as he can like muster. And Priyu is standing right next to this guy after he makes such a ridiculous proclamation.
Nice.
Oh, this is only going to end well.
Ryu, give him a hug.
Oh, I'll do better than that.
Boa constrict him.
That's what I mean. Give him a hug.
Would that be an attempt to grapple if I was gonna wrap him up in a nice snake hug? How would you want me to roll that?
If you're going to try to grapple, then that would be opposed athletics checks. Although, as the defender, you usually get the choice between athletics or acrobatics. If you're especially nimble, you can kind of wiggle your way out. But as the one initiating the grapple, it is always a kind of a power play as you're trying to like pin them in the right position. So your athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
Let's see.
And that would take your attack action. Or one of your attacks if you have multiple attacks.
I'm just sitting here, I just scrolled through and I saw Maw of Needles, and I'm sitting here like, ooh, I could scare him into like,
Oh,
that
man.
would be fun.
I mean, he's already like urinated his pants, and he didn't wear the yellow pants today. So like, how much more frightened do we need him?
Did he wear the brown pants?
He did not. He wore the black pants. Who
gonna
knows
need
what
the
he was
brown
thinking?
pants.
He thought he was gonna be cool today and wouldn't like need any themed pants for emergency evacuations.
Gonna be honest, that is like one of my favorite dad jokes ever. It's just so dumb. It's so funny. I'm
Hey,
gonna
man,
use
there's-
Thorn
there's-
Whip, and I'm gonna wrap him up. Do the best of my ability to just like this guy.
Okay. Well, let's see
Whoops,
just
wrong one.
what you got here. One action, 30 feet. Where did you find a stem of a plant with thorns? That seems like a very rare component.
Considering I am a druid,
Worth at least
and
3,000 gold.
I am a druid with quite a lot of things in my backpack, such as a robe of useful items. I just noticed that.
Oh yeah, I added that to your inventory because I don't think you ever dragged your items out, and your character already had dark vision, so you should have gotten that months ago.
Yeah, I just noticed that one.
Yeah, when you get a chance, roll for your patches and see just what you got, because there could be a lot of useful items or a bunch of gold too. If the attack hits, okay, so it looks like you need to. Is there an attack block built for that as well?
Yeah, that's hang on.
Yeah, it looks like it just rolled damage, but not attack.
There we
Nice.
go, my bad.
Okay, well that will certainly hit, and because he is frightened, you have advantage on your attack, so that is a natural 20. He'll take all the damage. You can't really pull him closer to you because he's already as close as he can be without entering your square, so you just kind of hit him
I
as
just got
powerfully
him.
as possible.
Yeah, I've just got him on the end like a leash, you know? I've just like, and he's there.
Actually,
Attack my
crit-
friends again, see what happens.
I was gonna say the crit didn't calculate properly.
Yeah, I'm not going to add it in just yet to the block, but I did tack another 4 points of damage because it should have technically been 11 damage, not 7. So that's your action. Anything else?
I'm thinking. I'm looking at my spells and stuff. I want. I wanna. This is gonna be an interesting play, but I want to try and swing him around and like fling him into the wall. Can I do that with my whip? That'd be fun.
Do you have a second attack?
Oh no, you asked me about it, and I was like, oh, I must have it since he asked about it.
That's okay. In this instance, since circumstances being as they are, we'll say it's your bonus action to do that. So roll another athletics check. Or I'm sorry, just roll an athletics check because you did not do that to begin with. And then I will do the same. Well, I matched yours, and Ty goes to defender, but unfortunately I'm frightened, so I have disadvantage, so it's your natural 20 against my 6. And, yeah, he will just smash into this space right here, and, I don't know, I think we'll take an extra die 6 worth of damage off of that, too, since you rolled a natural 20, so roll a die 6. If you roll a 5 or a 6, he's dead.
Whoops, wrong one.
Forgot the slash.
Oh, he's dead!
You mean like that?
You one-hitter quittered him. Ish. Get over here!
That is exactly what happened. I was just like, I imagined I whipped out, I wrapped around him, and then I whoom over my head and just into the floor.
Very nice. Did you want
See,
to,
I can do cool things when you don't kill me immediately.
Did
That's
you,
the end of my turn. That's the end.
Alright. Sounds good. Well, looks like up next we've got the Evokers. And we're gonna try a little bit of that. Nothing doing.
This is where we find out that we're fucked.
Now that
Oh,
we've
God.
declared, yeah, absolutely, we'll happily and just toss one right into your midst, and we have no allies within that space that we want to ignore. So Jax, Lovelar, Priyu, Jung, and Rala all need dexterity saves. DC is 15.
Okay.
Okay.
This is not very demure.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Yikes.
Ooh.
What's the save DC?
15. Harker's the only one who made it, and she has a negative dexterity modifier.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah, hero points and inspiration don't work, right? Sorry, hero points don't work here, right?
they can. Any D20
Oh,
roll.
All right. So if I think Jax will spend the inspiration and 1 hero point, so that should work.
If you spend an inspiration, you don't need to spend a hero
Yeah, if you're
point.
giving
Roll a
yourself an
24.
inspiration, you're going to take that natural 20 instead of the 12, so you definitely will make the save.
Oh, great. Okay.
If you
Fun.
spend a hero point on Rala, then she will make the save automatically because the DC is 15. Needs a 1 or better on the die to make it.
Yep. Then done.
It's really Baoshi and Jung who are kind of like we need inspiration and hero points, possibly, if we're going to make the save.
I'll use one of my inspirations on you.
Yeah, I'll use one of my hero points on Jung as well.
She may not need it, depending on what her roll is.
Oh, okay. I'll wait then. Let me record it though.
Yeah, she got the same thing, so she will need a hero point so that she can make the save.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right.
And
I'll
that
give
leaves
a
Baoshi.
inspiration to Baoshi.
So Aster can do a complete reroll there on the dex save. Looking to beat a 15 on either side of the die.
Oh. So using my whole ass fucking government name. Damn. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I will
Well, that
tank the
goes
hit.
to That goes.
Hey,
to
there you go,
19,
the
so you got
19.
it.
Oh shit. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
Now
buddy.
you all only take half damage.
All right, so we will all take 27 fire damage, which is still enough to drop Jung to 0.
That's enough to drop me to 0. What the fuck?
Oh gosh, yeah, half damage. That was a pretty look at all those 8s. 5 8s on there. Holy moly. Yeesh.
Okay.
Wow, what happened
You
to your
know
health bar? 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1.
Question. This was, let's see. This is after Jax's turn, which means he does have a reaction, correct?
If it was after his turn, then yeah.
Yeah. So can he use absorb elements?
Let's see.
I'm assuming I'm not within line of sight of the casting, right? Like I have to see the caster?
Oh, actually,
let's look up the more specifics later, but Jax used his reaction on his turn. So I'm inclined to say no, but we can look up the specifics on when the reaction resets later on, for sure.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just also realized that I don't have that spell on Jax for some reason.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah. I
Okay.
should have it, but I don't, but that's okay.
Do I have to see the effect of the spell or the caster of the spell for counter spell?
You did not, and we are well past that point.
I was just curious. I didn't think I could do it anyway, but I thought I'd ask.
All right, so up next we have the second Evoker Wizard, who does not have the Fireball, but we got something else. Let's see.
I think Priyu and Jack still have to take their damage.
Looks like it, yeah.
No, Jax took his damage.
He just did. It
Oh,
just showed
okay,
up.
then it's just me. Tell me again? Sorry, I was...
I believe it was 27 fire damage. Okay,
One more than
so let's do
Lavar has
this. That's 4, 4. We want 8. Now that we burned you up, we're going to cool you off. Throw an ice storm down in the same area.
Where?
Well,
That is right there. We got 2 of those each day. We're going to burn one of them right now. 20-foot radius, 40-foot high. Dexterity saving throws again from those of you within the area of effect, if you're conscious to make one, that is. DC is 15 once again. And less damage this time around, but it is a other effects possibly. Difficult terrain and what have you. So it looks like Priyu, Jax, and Rala need to roll those saves. Holy moly!
Jesus.
Is this because I cast Shatter? What the fuck?
How's Priyu doing with that saving throw? Dexterity
I'm getting
save.
there, I'm getting there. My computer's just being slow is all.
Does that count as 2 failed saving throws for Jung and Lovelar then?
Oh my gosh.
Shut up.
2 failed saving throws. Why would it? Because it's 2 different types of damage?
No, I thought that when you get hit while you're there, it counts as a crit.
That's only if it's a melee attack against a prone opponent. That counts as a critical strike, so if you're unconscious and the guy's standing right there over you with a sword at your neck, then that counts as a crit. We do not hear Rala at this moment, no. Are those the our final answers for these saving throws?
I think Rala's trying to say something. He's spending
Rala's
an
going to spend an inspo, so go ahead and do a complete reroll.
hey Dan, while this is going on, am I able to like clearly hear any of this going on?
Maybe some shouts and screams from the people taking damage, sure.
That is
Wow.
insane. 3
No
out of
way.
4 rolls were
3
nat
ones in a
ones.
row.
Wow. Not to disparage your bad luck here, but Grant still has the record with rolled 2 natural ones. Fuck it, I'm going to spend an inspiration. Rolled 2 natural ones.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, so inspo and hero point for Jax.
Okay. For Jax, if you're doing an inspiration, just do a complete reroll, and then we'll see what we're looking at. And then maybe you need a hero point, maybe you don't. So yeah, you're good. You don't need the hero point. With a hero point,
Can you hear me?
hey, there he
Yes,
is.
we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, yes. I don't know why this keeps on happening, honestly.
Darn it. Yeah, looks like the curse has passed from Mike over to you. It's like every so often the audio just cuts out.
I'll spend a hero point on Parker.
So Parker gets an extra die 8. We need a 2 or better. That'll help. And in Rala's case, I mean, there's not a hero point that's going to turn that 4 into a success. And we've already spent an inspiration. So here is the damage. 2 die 8 plus 4 die 6. It is 9 points of bludgeoning and looks like 11 points of cold damage on all of you in that area. And that will count as a failed saving throw, a failed death save for Jung and Lovelar alike.
So
there's that.
with that 9 and the those 2 damages, those are halved, right, for the people who succeeded?
Correct. If you made your saving throw, then you take half that damage. So half the 9 and half the 11, so 4 and 5.
Oh, God. This is
Yeah, so
not...
Rala just got knocked out. I think
I'm
Priyu is
barely
barely
hanging on.
standing because she made her save. Jax was going to be standing either way, but either way, he's
Thank you,
like almost
Ballard.
50% hit points. Okay, good news, bad news. Bad news is half the party's down. Good news is that is it for the Evoker Wizards. Bad news, we got a bunch of Warforged soldiers coming up next. Really only one of them that matters right now, and that's the one attacking these 2. Another one slightly further away. As far as Ballard knows, these guys down here are on the up and up. We got that one. We got one more here, and then we got one more back up
Yeah,
in
but
the
if I hear people
northwest.
screaming, it
Oh,
means
yeah,
they
yeah,
just fucking took
definitely.
out all the zombies. I know something's up.
Definitely something happened. The fireball explosion too made its own noise, of course. This one is gonna try. That'll hit both of those for another 13.
If I can just survive to my next turn, I can cast Wither and Bloom. Wither, which will kill everything in the area, and Bloom, which heals all of my allies, kind of thing.
Please make it to your next turn. Please make it to your next turn. Please make it to your next turn. Please make it to your next turn.
Please, for the love of God, I don't want to die.
I have such bad luck with death saving throws. I'm gonna get a nat 1, I swear.
I know. I literally already got 2 nat 1s in a row. So please.
Technically 3. This Warforged that Xavier did the Revivify on is going to stand up and rather forcefully put a hand on your shoulder. This army is sworn loyalty to the Lord Strahd. For your own survival, you would do best to leave this place immediately. There are many more foes within the keep, ready to slay you on sight. I will refrain from joining in this affair as best I can, but I must take cover for the time being lest I am spotted. And he goes over here, opens up this door, and runs on inside. And I think that is it for the Warforged. Yep. I got one more over here that's just standing around. I got another one over here just standing around. You guys have already killed your guys. Let's contribute. good thing, because you contributed very well. Another 12 damage, another 11 damage on some zombies that weren't taking any. Okay, the Conjurers are up. That's not good news. We already did that.
Is Bernie McBurnerson going to come and give me a hug?
Maybe.
It's a nice warm hug.
Both ways.
I think... Yeah, this Conjurer is basically going to pop itself out of this murder hole to the far right and try to angle a shot down here at Priyu. Priyu is going to get a +2 bonus to armor class because of cover.
Using the bodies of my friends as cover is not...
And the wall. Oh, damn, a 24 to hit for 15 force damage. You're knocked out. Bow!
It's because I said my plans out loud. He knew that I was planning on healing people.
Ah, that's funny. I heard you were talking about something, but I was too busy moving characters to pay attention to the specifics. The other Conjurer Wizard is likewise going to try to angle out of the 3rd floor, and Jax is the only one standing over here that I can see. Xavier's in a perfect cover position from where I'm at. Jax?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you get a cover bonus from anything, so we're just going to try one shot here. Or actually, no, we get 3 of these, damn. 1, 2, holy crap, 3. Well, I think that second one is going to deal 37. No way! Did we just knock Jax out?
Yes.
Holy moly,
Oh my
thankfully.
God.
Because the shield won't even work, because it's a crit.
Exactly, yeah. It's
Oh, wait, no. Can he see this person? Assuming that the person can see him?
What is your passive perception?
11.
You do not see them. They are on the 3rd floor, well above your normal peripheral.
Oh, okay. All right. Otherwise, would have silvery barbs it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep, he's down.
All right. Thankfully, he can regenerate on his next turn, unlike the other 4 people who just got dropped. That is it for the Conjurers, though, and that will pass it to Rala, who, instead of taking a turn, needs to roll a death save. And that is bad. That is a failed death saving throw. So we have
Those
now
can't
got...
be affected by hero points, right?
They cannot. Hero points and inspiration cannot affect death saving rolls.
Am I able to do a free action to yell to Ballard that we've been ambushed?
Sure.
I do exactly that.
All right. Well, this would be the opportune time to track our initiative and post it in the Stew channel, as we have reached the conclusion of our session and found maybe about what we were looking for. Maybe a few surprises along the way, but definitely at least another session or half a session or so that we will spend here at Nadiara Keep, as the next session is estimated to be entitled Braving the Nadiara Fray, as you have already done a substantial bit of that. We got a lot more of that to come here for Sunday night adventures. Thank you for the turnout here, friends. Hope you had a good time. The final 15 minutes of Ask Whoopery notwithstanding.
Thank you. Good night.
Good
Thank you. Good night. What a
I can just
cliffhanger.
imagine that they've seen the barbarian run in, take out 2 people, run off, don't see him ever, and then they start launching the attack and wondering, where's the barbarian?
Yeah, I was hoping to catch Xavier on the other side there as well, because if he had joined you over there, one of the Conjurers, instead of blasting Jax or Priyu, was going to put up a wall of ice to kind of block that double stairwell right there. So, I mean, not that it would have impeded you guys for very long, but from their estimation, they'd have been like, great, now we got 2 of them trapped over there, and we can focus on this group right here. But that was not how it went.
See, the problem is they're like, instead of, where did the barbarian go? They'd be, where did the bar? And then they'd wake up the next day. And
Good times indeed, friends. Thank you so much for the turnout. We will catch you next time around.
we were doing so well, Baushi. We were being so nice.
Right?
Everything was going so well.
I got 1 shot. What the fuck?
Oh,
Bam.
this was
That's
funny.
impressive. That is impressive.
Yeah, you
this
made your
stage.
saving throw against a fireball and still got knocked out. That's depressing.
God, looks like we're all gonna die here.
No, that's not always true. It all depends on
Yeah,
what
correction,
you're calculating.
Because my next
We've
question
already
was
died
gonna
here.
Be, my next question was going to be how those globes work.
Yeah,
Oh,
who's gonna
the
be-
Gossamer bulbs,
the Gossamer bulb?
Mhm.
Well, as I don't know how thorough I've been in my descriptions with all of the tables, but the one thing that I said in regards to their fragile nature is so long as they are never drawn out in an active combat situation, we shouldn't have to worry about the fragility of these bulbs. So if we're proposing bringing it out into combat, then we may just discover how fragile they are. If we
Oh, no,
use
I
them
was-
outside
yeah.
of combat and it's like, all right, we're all camped and geared up for the night and ready to go back home, and we bust one out, then we've got plenty of time and we will never have an issue with one.
I think what
Oh,
Ballard
no,
is
I was-
asking is
yeah.
if he uses it, will it just teleport all of us, or do we have to be in contact with each other, or what happens that way?
Yeah, that was more the question.
We do need to generally be in the same like touch radius, kind of like a teleport, because it opens up a tunnel that lasts for a finite duration. I think 5 rounds is what I set it at, that your characters can use to enter the tunnel, and then it pretty much quick travels you back to your home base on the other side.
So it's kind of like a extra plane or whatever the spell is.
More or less, yeah. There's a reason
Yeah.
it's not a teleport, as we may come to discover in these lands if characters opt for teleport modes of travel. There's a reason why these items are not teleport, but rather planar travel and a direct ethereal tunnel, because that was one thing that Grant had brought up on this past Tuesday night. He was like, yeah, I've got the Sword of the Plains, so we can have all the long rest that we want. I was like, you might want to read that item again, dude, because it just opens up to another plane of existence. Our home base is on this plane of existence, so unless we're planning on taking a long rest on the elemental plane of fuck, then I don't know where you're thinking these long rests are going to come from
it's
by
not
cutting
like,
open a...
It's not like Season 3 where we could use the spell to just zip back to home.
Exactly.
It was technically in a different realm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in that case, when we were in the Spelljammer side of things, where our ships were on the astral plane and we were on the material plane, like that was kind of a loophole that we were able to take some advantage of.
Long rest on the elemental plane of fire. Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't remind me of fucking last season of Fire shit where fucking one vet had to carry everyone through the fucking fire realm. The hell?
You were being so nice, Baushi. I know, right? Like, I actually brought one of them back to life. Luckily, that was a good thing, apparently, because he gave me the lowdown.
Yes, indeed.
All of my... I could do max damage with thunder and lightning spells, and I could do so much damage. But no, I had to be nice and fucking go around people.
Listen, you know what? It makes I do appreciate your sacrifice, because for the first time ever I got to do something cool before I died. So I appreciate it before I was
Honestly,
immediately
pop
targeted.
off, queen. Pop off.
I'll be honest with you, I'm looking at the way that things are right now, the way we're all positioned. I can do a cure wounds on somebody, and I can do my healing word, I think it's called. Is that what it is? What was the one that I
Healing
had?
light.
Healing light, that's it. And
Might
so
be good. Might be good to use Cure Wounds on Peru so that she can use Bloom to heal us all.
that was my thought, was to do cure wounds on Ryu, and then I could use my healing word on or healing light on one other person to bring them up as well to stop them from having to make saves. But
I would say Jung or
Yeah.
me.
But the catch
We-
is, if I do that, those conjurers are going to have their turn before you guys get your turns, and is it just going to be the same thing again?
I mean, fair, but we're already one death saving throw down.
Yeah, I know. That's the issue.
Yeah. I also do have healing spells in my back pocket as well. I have a healing word, but
So really, the best thing for me to do would be Priyu and
Yeah.
you, and then when you guys get up, use your heals on the others, and then we just
Xavier.
need to get to cover.
We'll let them continue discussing their strategy here in private so that I'm not eavesdropping too much. Kind of got a little out of cycle here as I meant to do the pitch for our next upcoming game here or so before winding down the session officially. So a little bit of out of order, as I said. But up next, friends, we've got Tuesday night. We have the second session for J-Man's campaign, the Bloody Coins adventure, in which yours truly steps out of the GM seat and joins the player side of the table, this time with an Eric Hokra Bard. And a lot of fun so far in our first session there, so we will see just what he has planned for us Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. His game is always a 30-minute later start and conclusion than the typical ones I run, although I run late all the time and do 6:30 to 9:30 as well, quite frequently. Thank you kindly, friends, for the turnout here. We will see you Tuesday night for J-Man's campaign. Wednesday night, we are back with our final session of Week 9 here as Wednesday continues making friends and influencing people. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you tuning in. As always, we will catch you around next time. Thank you, and as always, there is no RU without you. Have a good night, all.
When we first started out, with our flaws to caramel, we were both young and sure. No, we're not, no, we're not. What did I say you should worry about? You should worry about me. What did I say you should care about? You should care about what you see. We went like that for years, with a straight